names I've never seen before. Kate, I don't know about you, by the way. I think of all the songs our daughter has become obsessed with, there's something about the new one. I'll be an ironic suspect. Um, the song that she likes now, which is Just Sing from Trolls World Tour, the sequel to the movie Trolls, there's something so hateable about it. It is a song with like 9 artists on it. It has Justin Timberlake. It has Anna Kendrick. It has Anderson .Paak. It has SZA, if that's her name. It's stacked, right? And it's just the most nakedly like kids movie. We're making a kids movie and we need a hit song on the soundtrack to sell it. Like there's no, the entire thing is just meaningless. You can do it, never doubt in yourself. Just the kind of shit that you would love to hear when you go into Target. Like your mom would be like, I made a mixtape. It would be side 1, track 1. No disrespect to my mom. It has a rap verse midway through it that also drives me crazy. There's just no. It was art made for just for salesmanship. Now, all art, of course, you know, at some point you might want to get a couple of bucks for it, but yeah, for mass consumption. It's like it's the Lay's original potato chips of music. It's like there's nothing. It's valueless except for the people involved in creating it. Well, maybe that's based now that I think about it. You need the salt and vinegar. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, fuck parents for trying to make their kids confident. Bro, your kid's not going to get confident because they're listening to Just Sing by fucking Anna Kendrick. Kid's going to get confident because when they're like, Daddy, can you tie my shoes? You say, no, do it yourself. You know how. They're going to be like, I don't know how. And then you're like, just give it a try. And if you can't do it, I'll help you. And then they fucking do it. And they're like, whoa, I have some competency now. They're not going to be like, you know, oh, you know what really turned my life around? When I listened to Just Sing from the Trolls 2 soundtrack on repeat for 35 hours straight. I do hate to say that, though, because I kind of do love the Justin Timberlake song from Trolls 1. How does it go? It's like, I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good song in my feed, got that something do can I do? Who got that something in my doo-doo, do-de-do-de-do-de-do-de. Under the lights when everything grows, I get a high when it's, I can't stop the feeling, do-de-do dance. They took rice? They beat me? Kiki, tuki. Yo, Binks Plays, thank you. 4.5 years of subscriptions and about a year of me, whenever I play Marvel Snap, Googling your name and then just stealing whatever deck you have most recently made. Real recognizes real. Can't get rid of you yet. I can't. It's anybody gonna get ruined by an eggplant? It's just kind of a funny way to do things. Just spend some money. Thoughts on Hawaiian roller coaster ride? Goated Disney song without a doubt. Very meta, because when I hear it, there is no place I'd rather be, quite frankly. How does that one go? There's no place I'd rather be than on a surfboard out at the sea. Something, something, the ocean blue. And if I had one wish come true, I'd sail through the sunset beyond the horizon. Then they say a bunch of words in Hawaiian. I don't know them and I can't sing them. It's time to go on a Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Then there's a lot more words in Hawaiian. I can't say them, so I'm not trying. Then there's a few more words in Hawaiian. They finish it up with more words in Hawaiian. You know, you get the idea. Pill me? It must be done. This was a big help. I certainly can't be upset about this. No, this is. I think this is right. I think this is right. I still need pills. Marineland song. Everyone loves Marineland. Are you? There's a place I know in Ontario where the sea lions laugh, so the story goes that Friendship Cove at the do. Everyone loves. You know, I was watching like 30 minutes of a movie on Netflix last night. I didn't know it was a Canadian movie before I started watching it. Otherwise, no disrespect, I probably wouldn't have chosen that one. Motherfuck, man, we got 0 trophies. But in the movie, which takes place in the mid-2000s in Burlington, Ontario, these 2 kids are watching Canadian television. Oh! You gotta. It's simply, I don't have any money. Anyway. And then the VIP Daniel, this one's for you. I forgot about the Cash Man. You know the guy with the infomercials who is like a middle-aged man with slick back hair, always hold like a bunch of money? I'm the Cash Man. I'm the Cash Man. I forgot about that guy. I give you money for your gold. Gold, yeah. Hang on, I know this. It's throwing some people for a loop here. The Cashman ad.
Hello! I'm Russell Oliver, and I buy your used jewelry. If you have gold rings, gold earrings, I'll give you cash. If you have diamonds, bring them to me. I'll give you cash. I love gold. Bring me your old gold, and I'll give you cash. Because...
Yeah. I'm the Cash Man. I'll give you my... I didn't grow up in Toronto. This is the stuff that made me want to live in Toronto. I'll be like, holy fuck, I gotta go to Bad Boys. Who does it better than Bad Boys? Nobody! We must. And it was true, nobody did it better. Just call me Carly Simon, the way nobody be doing it better. 'Cause I'm the Cash Man. I don't know. I guess he had a British accent the whole time. Yeah. United Furniture Warehouse. Sleep Country, Canada. Oh, I buy a mattress anywhere else. Bring. Nobody beats the brick. I think the Cash Man got sued multiple times for defrauding customers. Listen, okay? When you build something in this world, everybody wants to pull you down, okay? Anybody can sue anybody. Was he found guilty? I only know these because Atrioc roasted all Canadian marketing. We got some funny ads up here, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to defend Canadian media. I enjoy it sometimes. I'm not going to defend it. I was kind of losing my mind. It was like Saturday morning. I turned on CBC News. It was like our Vancouver. It was like you could learn a little bit about the city around you, right? I turned it on at like, must have been like 8:41 a.m. At 8:48, I realized I was just watching ads for like Leon's, Red Lobster, The Brick, over and over and over again. There were like 8 minutes of advertisements on our publicly funded broadcaster. How the fuck does that happen? You're funded by the damn taxpayer, you asshole. I can't watch your shit because it's all advertisements. I fucking paid for the shit. I'm Prime subbed. Justin, hook me up here. They keep lowering property tax. Bro, the property tax doesn't pay for the fucking CBC. You got different mandates there. When the roads fucking suck and they keep closing down schools, I'm like, yeah, because they won't raise the property tax. The CBC's running advertisements for like Swiss Chalet over and over. Make it make sense. What if we tried this? This is a bit of a different sort of world we're living in these days. With only 2 lives. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. How we looking here? Nobody's eliminated. That's not amazing. Third Swiss Chalet reference this stream. Well, you know what's crazy is that in that Canadian piece of media that I was talking about, those kids were eating Swiss Chalet in the bathtub. I could just it's so Ontario pilled. I saw them eating the Swiss Chalet, and I could tell that it was Swiss Chalet because of like the old black plastic container. And the flaccid Swiss Chalet French fries. You know what it is. If you live in Canada or if you've ever been to Swiss Chalet, you know what I'm talking about. Swiss Chalet is very, it's a contentious issue within Canada, which is to say that people from Ontario sometimes kind of like it if they're of a certain age. And people from the rest of the country think that people from Ontario have lost their minds. But I'm from Ontario, so I kind of think that is pretty good. Even though I know when I'm eating it, I'm like, I know that it's not. It's complicated. It's a tangled web we weave. Let's just put it that way. Everybody's got like a fucked up Swiss Chalet order too. I must be the only normal motherfucker who goes in and is like, give me a half chicken dinner. Everybody else, like a friend of mine from university, she'd always be like, oh, do you want to go to Swiss Chalet? I'd be like, sure, what do you want? She would say, oh, I love their pierogies. Really? The microwaved Cisco pierogies from Swiss Chalet? And then Malf, he's a big, well, probably not anymore because he's vegetarian, but he was a big proponent of the Swiss Chalet poutine. And I gotta tell you, the Swiss Chalet poutine is pretty good. By like, well, it's acceptable at least by fast food poutine standards, I suppose. Malf kind of disappeared after you dissed him? What are you talking about? I did ask him after the last Jackbox stream, though. I was like, Malf, was that a bit, or do you really hate the wheel? And he wrote, like, I saw, like, Malf is typing, and then, like, it stopped typing, and then he's typing again, and then he's backspacing, and I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. And then, like, then the message came in. It was, like, 8 lines long, and I was like, oh, no, 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 no. But we're cool. We're cool. He just doesn't. He would rather play some of the more improv-driven Jackbox games instead of the trivia-driven Jackbox games. Okay. I understand that. We're still in these. Please tell me I've eliminated you. Oh. Top half again. I guess. Gee, yeah, you should probably go there. That's a good point. You should probably go there. Mouth the type of guy to buy eggnog ice cream? I don't know if that's true. I don't even know if that, I don't even think that's an insult. Dude, ice cream goes crazy, by the way. Ice cream's so good, but unironically. We bought like a tub of ice cream because we were at the grocery store with our 2-year-old. She said she wanted ice cream. So we got ice cream and we got ice cream cones. And then we were like, oh, nice summer day. Everybody have an ice cream cone. And then, like every night since then, I've just been eating an ice cream cone. The ice cream's all gone. There's maybe, I did the fucked up husband thing where I ate like 98% of the ice cream carton and then I left like half a scoop so that if my kids ever like, I want some ice cream, I'll be like, look, there's some ice cream right there. It's like this much. You ate all the ice cream? I ate all the ice, and you know what? I was thinking about going back to the store. I might do it again. Okay, that is a strong team. What flavor was it? That's the most fucked up part of all. It wasn't even like particularly amazing ice cream. This shit was like Neapolitan. It was not like, ooh, dulce de leche salted caramel swirl. It was Neapolitan with the fucking like Western family sugar cones, man. And it still went crazy. Hey, Shock Noble, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Have you had blood work done recently? Bro, I'm killing it. Oh, it would be so sick to have a fade to black. And Northern Lion was found dead on the floor of his home office 2 weeks later. He was 1 week away from going to Canada's Wonderland to achieve his lifelong dream of riding a real roller coaster that isn't based on Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm the cash man. Behemoth's better? I rode one of them. I might have ridden both. And I'm not even just trying to put on airs. Oh, fuck. It was Leviathan? Are you sure we didn't ride both? I mean, I rode one that was tall enough that I shook hands with God before the first drop, for sure. Let's go! Was it blue or orange? Brother, I don't know. I was the one in the car. I'm so stupid. I did it backwards. Oh, you gotta do the chocolate first, brother. Well, nevertheless. You're welcome, jellyfish. Let me think about this. Your ass is gonna... I know you've got a melon, but it's gotta be like this. I know how crazy this fucking looks, but we need the death touch to be on a unit that does more than 20 damage so that it can punch through another team's melon. It has to go like that. Now, we're probably not gonna win, but that's okay. We're gaining elo either way. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? I lost, but the decision was right because we punched through their armor. Second place. Oh! Still climbing. Still, it's a long way, but we're still climbing. It was level 1? Yeah, but I made the leopard have 21 attacks so that he could actually punch through the armor. I had to give him the buff from the pug. Just apologize. Ranked has made me realize how bad I am at the game. It's made me realize how good I am at the game. Be like a milky bubble. Hello from number 7 on the leaderboard. Hello from someone else in the same strata as you. Someone else in the top 10%. Top 1%, I mean to say. It's too late to apologize. So true. POV, you are Adam Lambert? Is that who sang that? Yes, but fuck people who don't end the turn. Shit's driving me crazy. Okay, you know what? Based in True Pilled. You know what kind of driver drives me crazy? Sorry, I've been going through this lately. One is, well, there's many, actually. One is guy driving a Mini Cooper who glares at you when he turns onto the road that you're on because he's not sure if his car can fit. Your car can fit, brother. It's the smallest car they make. They're not, we live in North America, this is in Europe. They're not making roads that are smaller than the width of the smallest car. That's insanity. You don't have to give me a glare. One life down already. Guy driving a Mini Cooper who thinks he's driving a GMC Suburban. So before he turns left or right, he swings his car in the other direction over the lane marker in order to then get the leverage to make the turn. You don't need to do that, okay? The wheelbase on the Mini Cooper is such that you could just turn. You're not driving a double-decker bus. You're not driving a reticulated spleen. Why is a North American dissing European infrastructure? I'm not dissing European infrastructure. I'm dissing European roads. If I was going to insult trains, I would be insulting Los Angeles right now. Not Italy, okay? But whenever I see someone, they're like, check it out, it's a photo of me in Italy. I am like, how the fuck did they get around? There's cars parked on both sides. There's barely enough room for a Fiat 500 to squeeze through, and there's 2 directions of traffic. How the hell are you supposed to get to the Olive Garden? Ooh, scooters! So true, scooters. I didn't think about that, scooters. Okay, welcome to the squad. Our economy's not that good. Yeah, but like it's that's why I don't want to do the Dan thing where he said he loved being in Italy because it's amazing everybody's just happy all the time. But like even if your economy's not doing that hot, if you got a high quality of life, who cares, man? Like I understand why you would be like in love with your economy if you're like a dude at the top of it. But if you're like a dude that's somewhere in the middle or like, you know, closer to the bottom, it's like, why do you care if your economy's good? You should just enjoy eating delicious cheeses and having some wine and some great bread and stuff like that. Seems more sensible. You're important. I don't know how this run's going to go yet because I don't know exactly what we're looking for. I think we might be looking for this bad boy right here for now. It's an interesting way to play the game. Bread and coffee are price fixed in Italy? What? Is it so tourists from other parts of the world don't come and introduce too much demand and thus drive the cost up too high for locals to be able to experience it anymore? It's false. Me when I fall for misinformation on the internet. No! I went to college in Bellingham, please. Okay, good. Congratulations. I hear that the University of Western Washington is an elite institution regionally, in a regional context. Do they have a football team? What's their mascot? I didn't say fucking anything. I'm just asking. I didn't say anything. And by the way, I'd like to apologize. It's not the University of Western Washington. It's Western Washington University. My mistake. Okay, I understand we're overriding garlic here. It's something I'm willing to do. And you know what? I'm sorry, the jellyfish, this is just, it's not, this one's not your tempo. And that's fine. I wish it was your tempo, but it's not. I'm still mad about the Canadian bread fixing thing. Oh, you mean how like every single one of our groceries chains colluded with one another in order to make sure that they weren't competing on the price of bread the way that like the free market is supposed to? And it got discovered by like an inquiry, and as a result, they got sued in a class action lawsuit and had to pay everybody in Canada like $10. They gave them a $10 gift card to Loblaws. Is that what you're still mad about? Even though it's ancient history, it was resolved like 5 years ago? I can understand being mad about that for sure. Absolutely. I don't really know what your future is here, but it's an interesting squad we got. We're holding up better than I thought we would. Didn't they get caught again and the government's charging them $50 million? Oh, so you mean the price of one fucking apple these days? Sorry. Get out of here with that. Apple mentioned. Apple mentioned. Dude, this squad's kind of crazy with it. Have you heard about the price of matcha going up? Here we go. Matching the skin tone of my balls with the skin tone of your forehead. Ah! Here we go. Here we go. So true. Yahoo! Have you heard about this one? See, that little yachty brought the wok to Poland. Kevin, did you hear about this one? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Who's Kevin? He's the guy who laughs at Jay Leno's jokes on the Tonight Show. Nah, there was a big drought and the matcha harvest got ruined. All right, not based, in my opinion. That's a strong team as well, Roadkill. It's a strong team. I'm not sure I believe in all that macroeconomic stuff about like droughts and all that though. Interesting. Why? Well, they keep saying this is like so not even close to being related. They keep saying that the Canadian Coca-Cola suppliers are on strike, man. And yet every grocery store I go to, wall-to-wall Coca-Cola. Make it make sense. You really think Bill from Bill's Grocery is driving down to Tillamook to go buy from the American Coca-Cola supplier? I don't think so. It ended last week. Let's go! I'm not a scab anymore! Actually, NL, you would only be a scab if you took the liquid Coca-Cola and then put it into bottles. Let's go! I wasn't doing that! It's crazy how, like, everybody's talking about the Drew Barrymore show. And by everybody, I mean, you know, like 11 people on Twitter. But everybody's talking about the Drew Barrymore show running, even though it struck work. And I'm like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand why you're upset. But have you ever considered that the only people that care about the Drew Barrymore show are the 6 dumbest people you've never met before? Have you ever like seen that show on television when you weren't at a dentist's office, like waiting for your appointment or something, or like in an absolutely horrible restaurant at 10:15 a.m.? Like, my mom watches it. Like appointment viewing, she watches it. It's interesting, isn't it? What if one took a pteranodon, for example, and then made it so it couldn't get sniped, and then, well, this doesn't make any sense. But okay, we have to think long term with our scaling if we're going to get anywhere. How is Swan going to do this? Good question. I think it's got to be. Yeah, I mean, you got to go. There's no doubt about that. We got to think about scaling. I don't think one monkey's going to do it, but maybe lioness if our team is stable, but it may not be stable. That's kind of crazy. It sucks we don't get the trumpets out of it, but it was like a pretty... It really sucks we don't get the trumpets out of it, but it was kind of an amazing get nonetheless. It's a neat-looking team. I guess we could... The problem is we got to figure out what the hell we're going to do with the Bird of Paradise. It's like we don't have... Oh, I guess if we get rid of the skunk, we got the space to buy and sell. We owe it to ourselves to give it a try. I can't... I guess I can fit the taper. With a 1-up? Could he just go forever? Three of 7? What the hell? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Please just let me make it top 4, dude. Come on. Come on. Oh, this fucking jellyfish, clownfish, death touch, eagle. Jesus Christ. You spit out the wrong lad. Yeah, it's a strong team. No doubt about that. You don't have the econ for this Bird of Paradise? I know, I had to do something. We weren't winning later, but we weren't winning now either. Oh, let's go! No, wait, that's 5 people. Oh, man, no one's beating real Paul McCartney, though. Maybe, please put me up against SAP. Buy a turtle, buy a pill in this SAP. Buy a shrimp, sell a goat in this SAP. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. It's kind of filthy. Macaroni in a pot. I know what that means. You can't sneak that by me. How so? She's talking about some foul stuff. I don't listen to that song because I respect women, okay? It's one of her least dirty songs. It's not one of her least... Surely she's got a song on, like, the Sing 2 soundtrack, right? She sings a cover of, like, Butterfly by Crazy Town or something like that. I don't even remember the lyrics. She says, like, you know, make me gargle, make me choke. And I'm like, come on, don't flatter me. Flattery won't get you anywhere. This is who I wanted to go up against. And as you can see, it's going very well. Wait a minute. They got their own fucking taper, son of a bitch. It's all over. It's all over. They clear me. Five points down, okay? It's all right. We're still up there. Whoops. What the hell is this? Ancient Arena? No, honestly, go ahead. Put me in loser queue. See if I care. Arena's dead to me. Versus me. There goes the last hour? What are you talking? We had fun. What you recognize? I mean, I don't know. You might be living in Europe, okay? So if you're in North America, this is what I was going to say to you. So let's just imagine you were North American. You know it's 11:28 on a Tuesday morning. Your ass is posted in my Twitch chat. You honestly are not exemplifying the kind of behavior that should allow you to be this results-oriented, okay? You need to focus on the journey much more than the destination, because look at where you've arrived. How about a saucy president? We had one of those. They don't like it. They don't like a saucy president anymore. Actually, it's 1:15. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. So true, Lady Antebellum. I remember. Do they have a second song? I forgot about that one. You could not escape from that song in roughly 2009. My personal opinion, you may take issue with this. I've got a lot of hot takes this stream. A lot of Pink fans are not happy with me. Possibly one of the worst songs that has ever become that unbelievably popular in my life. Other options, Picture by Sheryl Crow featuring Kid Rock. That is a horrible song that you could not get away from for about 8 months. You're Beautiful by James Blunt, also really bad. I know James Blunt is very funny, and I love that for him. Pretty much any Kid Rock song. Listen, I hate Kid Rock. But at the same time, Ba with the Ba is at least, I don't know if it's nostalgia or it's just funny, but it's... I wouldn't say I like it. Like, that's probably a step too far, but if it came on, I wouldn't change the station. Not yet. Although we should keep it for a blobfish. What about Take My Picture by Filter? I like that one. That's the one. Waco my airplane, Waco my airplane, my skin is... I like that one. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I like that song. Hey There, Delilah? I don't like that song either. That was also, you're not wrong, that song was also extremely everywhere. Oh! The entirety of You Forgot It in People? What the hell? Really? You're coming in my chat? I'm surprised that's not DL Guiga saying that. Throwing some shade on my favorite Broken Social Scene album because it's the best Broken Social Scene album? You're putting on airs. You're putting on airs. You better be putting on airs. That's all I'm saying. Semi-Charmed Life? My personnel opinion, Semi-Charmed Life, good song. When that comes on the all 90s playlist, I do not change the station. I think if we're talking about radio songs, Semi-Charmed Kind of Life, top 25 radio song of the 90s. It's a strong team. Isn't it like their only song? Excuse me, they have 2 other songs. Thank you very much. They have Jumper, a.k.a. Wish You Would Step Back From That Ledge, My Friend. And they have I'll Never Let You Go, I'll Never Let You Go. They got that one too. They got songs, okay? They got a couple. How It's Gonna Be? I don't really know that one, honestly. You see the Eve 6 tweet that was like, yeah, I love Dune too. Doing too much crystal meth will lift you up until you break it, don't stop. Plus, I was so fucked up that like I feel like the +2s are for me. But there, I didn't make the joke. Pink is way better than Third Eye Blind. She has... It's... All I'm going to say is that when I insulted Pink, nobody said, here's some songs of hers that are actually good. They just immediately defaulted to naming artists that she's better than, which was a list of like a rogues gallery of the most talentless losers in the music industry. No disrespect. Takes one to know one. I'll say it so you don't have to, but I'm just saying, like, I'm kind of... I know that she sells a lot of records and she's very popular, but I feel like I've never met anybody that is like, I love Pink. But maybe now everybody in chat's gonna say, I love Pink. So I'm not gonna be able to, like, I can't tell who's being real and who's being fake about it. Pug me? Long gone were the days that she pugged me? I don't mind this in the slightest. I don't mind this in the fucking slightest either. We're gonna talk about these. Hi, Tomo! Hello, my Tomo boy. Yapudo kangaji, Tomo. I guess it's more like Yapudo koyangi, Tomo. Hi, buddy. Kate, I think he's stoked because we put this water dish down here for him. He keeps coming over to say thank you. No! What's even a song by Pink? And I swear, you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you are making me ill. And I swear... My mom's in her 60s. She's been to multiple Pink concerts. Well, I mean, no disrespect to your mom in the slightest. I guess that explains it, because I don't know that many 60-year-old women. I know, like, almost one. And I support that. My mom is also 60. And she's been to multiple Pink concerts. What is this? This I would also choose that guy's mom. Is that what you're doing? Are you doing a Redditor? Bratislava, all the women in the world. What does that mean? Jesus be ballin'. I'm not still talking about Pink. Somebody brought the Pink conversation back, bro. My mom will not be seeing Pink in concert unless she comes to the Leon Center, in which case she's going to be like the Kylian Mbappe meme image. I will be there no matter what. The what? He said unless she comes to the Leon Center. Thank you, librarian, for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Appreciate it. He said no mushrooms. What do you think is the... And okay, I guess I'm asking you to be sexist. So you can feel free to say no. But it's sexist towards men, if that changes anything. What do you think is the most common substitution men ask for in restaurants? I bet it's no mushrooms. Or possibly no tomato. Add bacon. Ooh, that's an interesting one. No pickles. No pickles. I have to think about that one. No, I mean, no. For me, it's a no comma pickles. No disrespect, evil puppy. Fries instead of salad. That never happens though. You always have to substitute the salad for fries. Dressing on the side. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Dressing on the side, I gotta think about that one. Sweet potato fries for fries? No shot. I'm telling you, it's one of the ones we mentioned. I didn't realize it too. I'm sorry to bring it back to Subway. You you ever go to r/Subway, you'll realize if you don't order double meat, you're the crazy one. Apparently, like 85% of people that go to Subway order double meat. I had no idea. Any ex-Subway employees here or current Subway employees that can talk about my statistics here? Hey, Drowner 1979, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. Thank you. I don't think we're making it further. I haven't worked at Subway since 05. Well, like, very little has changed, which is part of the problem. So feel free, don't let that stop you. I can't believe I'm doing this, man. An ex-Subway employee definitely didn't see many people getting double... Fuck you. There was an implicit statement when I asked, which is only answer if your lived experience agrees with my headcanon, okay? If you're just gonna disagree with, like, the shit that I said, like, what's the point? No! Please tell me... Oh my god, I'm top 5, man. Thinking is something that can bail us out. This is a bailout option here. Sorry to you, it had to be done. I mean, that's just like idiotic, but let's give it a try. I'm an ex-Subway employee. I ordered double meat. The people that came in didn't that often, though. Did you not hear what I just said? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Banned. 24-hour ban. Permanent. If you work fast food and you don't try to give extra whenever you can get away with it, you are a villain. I wouldn't say that. I would say if you don't endeavor to give them what they ordered, that's villainous. Like if you take pleasure out of giving somebody like they order a 10-piece chicken nugget and you're like, check it out, bro. Whenever someone orders a 10-piece, I always give them 9 as a joke. I think that makes you like one of history's greatest monsters. But if you just make sure that everybody who orders 10 gets 10, I got no problem with you. We did go through the McDonald's drive-thru on our way back from Kate's wisdom tooth surgery. I know you're going to be like, why would you do that? She can't eat it. Brother, who do you think asked for the McDonald's? The doctor, who was my brother-in-law, would have been so proud of me. I was like, she was like, I want a drink from Starbucks. I was like, I'll get you one, but you can't have a straw because you can't make any like negative pressure in your mouth or it could give you a dry socket. And she's like, okay, no problem. So I got her drink and then I took the cup off the top that has the little spout and she was like, no, put the spout back on. And I was like, you can't have the spout because you could get a dry socket. And she's like, I don't think so. So I said, all right. Please just give me like a couple elos here. Just a couple elos. Oh!